Zoot's golden dust. In a garden made of soft, squishy clay, Pip sat among the giant bluebells. Suddenly, a loud sound filled the air. Beezy whiz, Pip ducked behind a thick green leaf. She was very small, and the sound seemed very big. She worried that whatever was making that noise might be looking for a fight. But the sound didn't come from a monster. It came from Zoot. Zoot was a round, fuzzy bee with stripes the color of lemons and charcoal. He wasn't looking for Pip at all. He was much too busy. He landed on a bright pink flower and started to do a little jiggle, his tiny clay wings vibrating fast. Pip peeked out from her hiding spot. She saw that Zoot had little yellow clumps stuck to his legs. They looked like tiny, puffy leg warmers made of gold. "What are those?" Pip whispered. Zoot paused his buzzing and looked at her with his big, friendly eyes. He did a little loop-de-loop in the air to show them off. Zoot wasn't interested in stinging anyone. He had a very important job to do. He was the garden's mailman. He flew from the pink flower to a white one, carrying the golden dust on his legs. This dust was the secret ingredient that helped the garden grow. Without Zoot and his friends, the flowers would be very lonely. Pip crawled closer, her hands touching the soft clay soil. "Do you help the trees too?" she asked. Zoot buzzed a happy yes and landed on Pip's outstretched thumb for just a second. He felt as light as a dandelion seed. Pip realized that Zoot wasn't scary. He was just a tiny worker helping the whole world. Zoot flew up to a tall apple tree. He crawled deep into a blossom, wiggling his bottom as he searched for sweet nectar. As he moved, the golden dust fell off his legs and onto the flower. This magic trade meant that soon the blossom would turn into a tiny, crunchy apple. Pip looked around the garden with new eyes. She saw the strawberries, the pumpkins, and the tall sunflowers. She realized that almost everything delicious and beautiful in her clay world started with a BZZ. The bees weren't there to bother her. They were there to feed the earth. By the afternoon, Zoot was moving a little slower. Being a gardener is hard work. He landed on a flat, sun-warmed stone to catch his breath. His wings stayed still for the first time all day. He looked very small against the big, wide world he helped take care of. Pip wanted to thank her new friend. She found a tiny clay bottle cap and filled it with a single drop of clear water. She placed it right in front of Zoot. The little bee leaned forward and took a long, refreshing drink. Pip smiled, no longer feeling the need to hide. Now, whenever Pip hears a BZZZ, she doesn't run away. She waves hello. She knows that Zoot and his family are busy making the world a flowery, fruity, wonderful place. Together, the little girl and the little bee watch the clay sun set over their beautiful growing home.